Have you ever noticed how a woman will start opening up about her struggles, her frustrations, or even her insecurities? Many men think she's just complaining, but that's where they're wrong. When a woman tells you her problems, it's not random. It's a signal, a test, and an invitation all at once. Most men fail to understand what this really means, and that's why they lose the very connection she was trying to build. Number 1. She seeks emotional connection, not solutions. When a woman tells you her problems, the first mistake most men make is immediately trying to fix them. It's almost an instinct, a natural masculine tendency to provide solutions, to analyze the situation logically and present a roadmap out of her struggle. But this is where men misunderstand women the most, because in most cases, when a woman shares her problems, she is not looking for answers. She is looking for a deeper form of connection. She wants to feel heard. She wants to feel that someone is present with her in her storm, and she wants to know that her emotions carry weight in your eyes. Emotional connection for her is more powerful than the best advice you could ever give. The truth is, women don't open up to just anyone. She won't pour her heart out to a stranger, a colleague she barely knows, or someone she doesn't trust. When she tells you her problems, she's revealing vulnerability, and vulnerability is intimacy. For a woman, opening that side of herself is not about weakness, it's about trust. She is showing you a part of her world that she guards from most people. And if your immediate response is to shut it down with quick fixes, she doesn't feel understood. She feels dismissed. That's why so many women say they don't feel emotionally connected to men, even though those men keep offering solutions. Because connection is not built by fixing her problems. It's built by sitting with her emotions and letting her feel that she is not alone in carrying them. When you slow down and listen to her words, when you reflect back her feelings instead of trying to erase them, you're giving her what she truly craves: validation. She doesn't need you to carry her burden. She needs to know you're not running from it. When she tells you she's stressed about her career, worried about her family, or overwhelmed by her insecurities, she isn't asking you to solve her career path, control her family, or silence her insecurities. She is asking you, without saying it directly, can I count on you to understand me? Can I trust you to hold space for me when I'm not at my best? That is where the bond is built. That is where the emotional glue of the relationship strengthens. Many men underestimate how powerful this moment is. They think listening is passive, but in reality, it's one of the strongest displays of masculine energy. To remain grounded while she releases her emotions, to not be shaken or irritated by her venting, to not rush her to get over it, shows her that you are steady. And steadiness is what attracts her more than anything. Because if you can stay calm when her emotions are messy, she begins to feel safe around you. She knows she doesn't have to wear a mask or hide her feelings. She knows she can be fully herself without judgment or rejection. That sense of safety becomes the foundation for trust, and trust is the foundation for love. This is why when you resist the urge to fix, you actually deepen her attraction to you. You become the man who understands her at a level most others cannot. You become the person she can confide in, not because you hold the answers, but because you hold space. That is far rarer than giving advice. Any man can offer suggestions, but very few men can truly listen. And when she feels listened to, she feels valued. When she feels valued, she feels loved. And when she feels loved, she opens her heart in ways she never would to someone who only tried to silence her pain with quick solutions. Number 2, it's a test of your presence. When a woman begins to share her problems with you, it's easy to see it as just another conversation, but in reality, it often runs much deeper than that. What she's doing, whether consciously or unconsciously, is testing your presence. She wants to know if you can truly be there with her in the moment, not distracted, not drifting off in your own thoughts, not rushing to end the conversation with shallow advice, but fully grounded and attentive. For a woman, presence is proof of care. If your body is there but your mind is somewhere else, she feels the disconnection instantly. She can sense when you are just nodding along without really listening, and to her, that communicates neglect, even if you never intended it that way. Presence is more than just sitting beside her. It's about giving her your undivided attention, your focus, and your energy. Think about it. Most people in her life don't truly listen. Friends are distracted by their own issues. Family might dismiss her feelings, and co-workers may not care beyond what affects them. So when she chooses to bring her struggles to you, she's measuring something. She's asking herself silently, does he have the ability to be here with me without judgment, without impatience, without needing to escape? And if the answer is yes, she feels something powerful, a sense of security that deepens her connection with you. But if you fail this test, if you appear irritated, absent-minded, or eager to brush past her emotions, she starts to pull back emotionally. It's not because she expects you to solve her problems, but because she learns she cannot fully rely on you to hold space for her. What men often misunderstand is that presence isn't just about listening to words. It's about listening to emotions that hide beneath the words. She may say she's upset about work, but underneath, she may feel underappreciated, anxious about her worth, or fearful of her future. If you rush in with solutions without first showing her you've heard her feelings, you miss the entire point. She wants to know if you can sit in the silence, if you can look her in the eyes and stay engaged, if you can hear her tone and understand her frustration without trying to mute it. That's the true test. Can you allow her to be emotional without making her feel like her emotions are too much for you to handle? Presence requires patience, and patience is one of the most attractive qualities a man can display. When you stay calm and attentive while she expresses herself, she sees strength. She sees a man who is not easily shaken, a man who is not running away from discomfort, and a man who values her voice enough to give her his time. That patience is what makes her lean closer instead of pulling away. It makes her see you as a rare presence in her life, someone she doesn't want to lose, because very few men are capable of offering this kind of stability. The test of presence goes beyond just relationships. It speaks to the core of who you are as a man. If you're always restless, always seeking distraction, always half committed in your attention, it will show not only in how you treat her, but in every area of your life. But if you can discipline yourself to be still, to fully focus on the person in front of you, to show with your body language, your eyes and your responses that nothing else matters in that moment, then you are embodying the kind of presence that women naturally gravitate toward. Because deep down, every woman wants to know if the man she's with can anchor her during her storms. And when she shares her problems, that's exactly what she's trying to find out. Number 3, she trusts you with her vulnerability. When a woman chooses to share her problems with you, she is doing something far more significant than simply talking about what's on her mind. She is showing you her vulnerability, and that in itself is one of the strongest signs of trust you will ever receive from her. Women are naturally protective of their emotions. They may laugh with strangers, hold casual conversations with co-workers, and even be polite and warm in social settings. But when it comes to exposing the raw side of their feelings, the fears, the insecurities, the struggles, they don't allow just anyone to see it. Vulnerability is not weakness for her, it is intimacy. And if she lets you witness that side of her, it means she trusts that you won't use it against her, you won't dismiss it, and you won't run away from it. Men often underestimate how heavy this moment is. They may think she's simply complaining or overthinking, but what they don't realize is that she has carefully chosen who she reveals this part of herself to. If she didn't trust you, she would keep it all bottled inside. If she didn't feel safe, she would hide behind her strength, her smile, and her silence. A woman's vulnerability is her truth unfiltered, her heart unshielded, and her soul exposed. And when she places that in front of you, she's essentially saying, I believe you can handle me as I am, not just the version of me that looks composed and happy. That act of trust is powerful, but it also comes with responsibility, because how you respond in that moment determines whether she will ever feel comfortable being that open with you again. When you honor her vulnerability, when you listen without judgment and without rushing to dismiss her feelings, you become the man who makes her feel safe. And safety for a woman is everything. It is what allows her to relax her guard, to stop pretending, to let her femininity flow without fear. Safety is what transforms her from the strong woman she shows the world into the soft, tender woman she only reveals to the man she deeply trusts. But if you betray that trust, if you mock her, minimize her pain, or make her feel like she's too much, she will shut down. She will retreat into herself, and you will never see that vulnerable side of her again. Instead, you'll be met with walls, distance, and silence, because she will learn that opening up to you was a mistake. It's important to realize that vulnerability is not easy for her. Many women have been hurt in the past, judged for their emotions, or told to toughen up. So when she comes to you and shares her problems, she's fighting against those fears, those voices, and those experiences. She is taking a risk because she believes you are worth it. That alone should tell you how much value she places on you. And if you can prove her right by handling that vulnerability with patience and empathy, you create a bond that very few men will ever experience. She will see you as more than a partner. She will see you as her safe place, the person she can trust with the parts of herself she shows to no one else. This is where real intimacy begins, not in grand gestures, not in expensive gifts, but in the quiet moments when she feels seen, heard, and accepted while being vulnerable. The men who succeed are the ones who recognize that her invitation is not about solutions, but about sharing a journey together. What makes this so significant is that once you are inside her world, you become part of her story. She begins to associate you with her most vulnerable moments, the times she felt confused, overwhelmed, or uncertain. And instead of facing those moments alone, she remembers that you were there, listening, supporting, and staying present. That creates emotional imprints, powerful memories that deepen her attachment to you. The more she allows you into her world, the more she envisions you as part of her life long term. This is why some men lose women without realizing why, because they failed to honor that invitation. They brushed it off, made her feel like she was exaggerating, or turned the conversation back to themselves. And once that door closes, it's very hard to get it open again. When she invites you into her world, she doesn't need you to decorate it or rearrange it. She needs you to respect it. She needs you to walk carefully in that space, to show understanding, and to be steady while she reveals her truths. If you can do that, you become more than just a man she dates. You become the man she feels connected to at the deepest level, because her world is not just her problems. It is her soul, her vision, her fears, her dreams, and her past. And by opening that door to you, she is silently saying that she wants you to be part of the journey, not as an outsider looking in, but as someone she trusts to stand inside it with her. Number 5, she's measuring your strength. When a woman opens up about her problems, it is rarely a random act. Beneath her words, beneath the details of what she's going through, there is often something much deeper taking place. She is measuring your strength, not strength in the physical sense, not dominance or control, but emotional and mental stability. She wants to see if you can remain grounded when she is not. She wants to know if your presence can remain steady while she unpacks the chaos inside her heart. In those moments, she is not only sharing her struggles, she is silently observing how you handle them, how you handle her, and whether you can be the anchor she needs when her emotions are turbulent. A woman does not admire a man who collapses under the weight of her emotions. If every time she shares what she's going through, you become impatient, defensive, or dismissive, she will register that as weakness. Because in her eyes, true strength is not about solving everything. It is about not being shaken when she is. When she pours her emotions out, she is watching to see if you can stay calm, if you can listen without frustration, if you can handle her storm without needing to run away from it. She may not say it out loud, but her heart is asking the question, is he strong enough to hold space for me when I'm at my weakest? What many men don't realize is that women are highly intuitive about energy. She can sense your frustration even if you don't speak it. She can feel your impatience even if you're trying to hide it. She notices when your body language shifts, when your attention drifts, when your tone sharpens. Every detail becomes information to her about your strength. And if she sees that you can't even handle a conversation about her problems, she will conclude that you won't be able to handle bigger challenges life throws at the relationship. On the other hand, if she feels your calmness, your patience, and your ability to remain centered, she begins to trust you more deeply. She sees you as a man she can lean on when things get heavy, and that realization increases her respect and attraction toward you. Strength in this sense is not about being emotionless. It's about being unshakable. It's about holding your ground while she wavers. If she cries, you don't panic. If she vents, you don't shut down. If she spirals, you don't judge. Instead, you remain consistent, attentive, and solid. This does not mean agreeing with everything she says, nor does it mean tolerating disrespect if it crosses a line. It simply means that you are not so fragile that her emotions break you. Women admire men who can face intensity without retreating. Because to her, if you can handle her at her most vulnerable, then you can handle life with her. That's the strength she is measuring. This is why you will often notice a woman share little problems first, testing the waters, before she reveals the deeper ones. She is gradually observing your reactions. If you pass the small tests by being attentive and grounded, she will trust you with bigger parts of her heart. If you fail, she will withhold. It's not about playing games, it's about self-protection. She doesn't want to give the most fragile parts of